So what I'm going to do now is take you through some of the benefits of Zscaler Cellular. I'm going to do this through some real-world examples. What you see here, this orange box, think of it as a vending machine, and I'll even put a name next to it for the fun of it. And why I'm putting this here is that we've had experiences with our customers in dealing with vending machines. Most, actually, if all not all vending machines in the world are cellular connected. They need to send telemetry about how many of the cans of drink have been sold or packets of chips have been sold. So they all have a little antenna on top that beacons out the information. So we've been experimenting with this with a few of our customers and also in our headquarters. So we put a vending machine in there and we actually stuck a Zscaler SIM card in it. And the whole idea was, let's connect this onto our Zero Trust policy and start to get some idea of what these machines do. What became very interesting right away is we started to see a huge amount of traffic heading to different countries around the world. And I'm not saying this is bad or good, but we started to see quite a lot of traffic pass to, I'll put just simply here, locations around the world that may have been part of the supply chain, may not have. But that visibility became really interesting, so we can start making decisions. If traffic's passing through going to China, do we want it to go to China? We don't know. So let's quarantine this and figure out what we can protect. So now we've got the idea of visibility. So I now have the idea, I can see inside. So the visibility is the first step. But once I have that visibility and I'm able to differentiate which traffic I want to pass through, remember the Zero Trust Exchange is just a series of rules that you define. Now I can start differentiating that and say, well, I want visibility, now I'm going to control. And so for control, which is the second phase, I'm going to put policies in place. In this case, I'm going to say, I don't want Chinese traffic. I'm going to put a block in place. So now that traffic has stopped egressing out of the Zero Trust Exchange and the vending machine can no longer speak to China. That's just purely an example. But you may want to allow things going to maybe the United States. So in this case, you build a policy saying USA, and we're going to allow that. Now this traffic is allowed to pass at a very granular level. We're not just saying at network level, we're saying at a very granular what it is, where's it going to. Now we move into the next phase, which is ultimately protection. And protection plays two parts. The first one is now I've built a policy, I'm allowing traffic to go, to not to go, or to go, but I'm also starting to say, what do I want to do with that traffic? I can start to say, do I want to send it on to a destination internet service, or do you want to send to a private destination? By doing that all from one place, we have the full visibility and control to be able to completely isolate this vending machine. So the risk of it compared to being plugged into a Wi-Fi network or to a corporate network is completely mitigated because all it's doing and all it can see is one point of connectivity and one point of control, which is the Zero Trust Exchange, where you provide visibility, control, and protection to lock down that traffic going out from whatever the device may be. In this case, a vending machine, it could be anything you have in your environment. Once you have the visibility, then you can be empowered to make a decision on what sort of controls you're going to put in place. And finally, you can define what protections do you want to put in around that traffic flow. This is the power of Zscaler Cellular.